BTC weakness is showing up in the market and it's affecting all of crypto. We'll talk XRP and alt pricing at the end, along with crypto trying to get mainstream adoption. But is the Trump honeymoon over?
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
Oh, I say lots of naughty things, and here's your warning. Well, here's your warning about redness showing up on the screen as Bitcoin breaks 95,000 everywhere at 94,476. But before we get into the crypto news and why everything is bleeding red again, your comments come first. Hot, spicy, not irrelevant. Maybe I'll share it at the beginning of next video. Mr. Williams says, waiting all morning for your news. You're the only one giving us the good and the bad. Well, sadly today I have bad. Or is it a buying opportunity, which is a good? Let me know down below. Teddy Bism, love it, says the FTX thing or payback is good, but they still sold the people's crypto for pennies, not market value. Oh yeah, they totally got bent over on that. I remember some of the estimates being as low as like 10 to 15%, and then I think at the end they got a little bit higher than that. Companies bought, say, Sol for like 60 bucks. So yeah, it's good, but it still sinks. Yeah, and the thing was with Sol, they auctioned it off. They got it for like 60 bucks, but they had to hold it for like 3 years. Now you're seeing Sol peel back even further. Bloody Tuesday? No, that's not the name of the song. Patrick Dalton's hanging out with us and says, Sweden's in the house, blood on the streets is bye-bye. Yeah, I agree. Love the shorts, Klaus. Yeah, what do y'all think of the shorts? Let me know. When the pop is up, I'm like, shit is good. I'm getting action. Not as much as home, but we can dream. Well, thank you, Patrick from Sweden. And I totally agree with you. It's always fun to get the action at home and the action in the market. Let's get into it because there's a lot of blah we got to talk about. Bitcoin's at 94,351. ETH is 2618. XRP's at 247. Holding pretty good, but now you're starting to seal the action back. Litecoin. Okay, Litecoin got big. Why? ETF approval on the horizon. They should be next. Like, next. Not for like nodding or any. No, I mean like final approval should be next for Litecoin. Sol down 9%. ADA down 7. SWE down 8. ICP down 6. Caspa down 7. It is just bad. XLM 5.5. TRX won't touch it, so I won't share it with you. Doge at 24.2 down 6%. So you're seeing a lot of things pulling back. What about Hbar? Breaking the 20-cent mark, everyone, and that's what Hbar fans were worried about. If we break 20 cents, where's our next stopping point? Yeah, so we're going to keep a definite eye on price action, and alt fans, you worried, and it's true. BTC brings the market down, and guess what? The market responds. Bitcoin falls below 95,000 as investor sentiment weakens. All right, so I talked earlier about CPI data that was hot and PPI data, not PP space. I know PPI, Producers Price Index. That was hot as well. So you got months in a row of increasing inflation. You got all this action with tariffs going on. You got a bunch of retail investors in the crypto market going, Trump, where's the regs? Oh, where's the BTC reserve you talked about? And that's one of the big problems with BTC. Many crypto bulls were counting on President Trump to follow through on his campaign promise to set up a strategic Bitcoin reserve, something that hasn't happened yet. A lot of crypto advocates expected Trump to sign an executive order creating the BTC reserve on his first day. Here we are a month later. We don't have an executive order. Now, we have executive orders regarding you need to explore X, Y, and Z, or executive orders saying, hey, by day this, I want to know what this is, by day this. But hey, nothing yet saying, yo, we want a crypto strategic reserve. At the same time, macroeconomic factors have begun to weigh on crypto prices. Holy crap, did they just steal this line from me? Because isn't that what I've been telling you? As macros get worse or better, right? It happens on both ends of the spectrum. When it's in the middle, it doesn't do much effect to the market. But when macros are really bad or macros are really good, it can either hurt or help the market. Macros right now are getting bad. Inflation, not good. Recent economic data showed that America's inflation rate rose in January, making it less likely that the Federal Reserve will cut rates anytime soon. That sucks for crypto. Why? Crypto is risky. When risky means expensive money, which is rates being left higher for longer, that's not fun. You don't use your credit card to buy lotto tickets. In fact, you got to pay for cash, right? Not leveraging debt to do that action. Wouldn't you rather take your risky bets and use it with something you don't mind losing? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the macros are not good. People are getting tired of Trump in action. Think about this. Bitcoin has rallied from the time of Donald Trump's re-election on November 5th. And that happened through his inauguration on January 20th. The price peaked at an all-time high, BTC at 109,000. We are now at 13% off to 94.6. So you're starting to see players out there like MicroStrategy. And for the people out there that think MicroStrategy is making money, they are not making money. Their share price is going up, but the company is not making money, which means what, everyone? Bubble, bubble, bubble. Yeah, think about that. Share price goes up, but you're not seeing any profit. That sounds like a company that's not sustainable unless you keep leveraging future debt to what? Buy BTC. But then you got to pay those debt notes, right? How do you pay those debt notes? Oh, that's right. You have to cash out your BTC. So now the market is like, yo, if we keep softening up, if miners don't make as much money, which forces them to sell, right? Because they can't hodl it, because they're getting less per BTC that they mine. And remember, with the halving, the effort went up by 2. So in essence, they're making the same amount of money working now 80 hours as they did 40. Basically, way to look at it. So now the miners are forced to sell, and that's BTC directly. Granted, BTC is down only 1.2%. We get that. And we know what happens to the rest of the market. The rest of the market falls down even further. That's why you're seeing the altcoin season swing more over to BTC dominant. Because BTC is down its 1%. The rest of the market is down way, way more. We've seen this happen before, right? The market goes into a blob with BTC. So you got people not happy with Trump's administration not moving fast enough. You got people out there not happy with inflation. And even if you aren't a crypto bro or gal, inflation sucks balls for you because it means you're paying more for everything. To feed your family, to pay your bills, all that kind of shit. And it's not like we're all getting raise after raise after raise at work, right? So that means we're making the same and inflation's eating the shit out of our money. Poop sandwich. Crypto industry seeks to cement political influence for mainstream acceptance. Okay, this goes back on it, okay? This goes back to the David Saxon. This goes back to the fact that why don't we have an SEC or CFTC appointment yet? They're dragging their feet. Now, strategic on their own end, hey, that's their prerogative how they want to do stuff. But a lot of people's expectations, a lot of viewers out there, I've read the comments and I share them, are saying, yo, this is bullshit. Or a lot of people on X who felt like this wasn't, a mind-blowing announcement, Sachs said on a podcast a few days later. We're talking about David Sachs' recently held news conference, which a lot of people thought was nothing burger. No, it was good news. It just wasn't juice. Now, Sachs said having the White House and key members of Congress are committed to passing crypto key legislation in the next year, possibly within 6 months, was worth celebrating. We've never had that before. It's pretty monumental. So what did you do? You had an announcement of the announcement? The last update we had on the new SEC head was updated January 28th when they sent it to the House, like banking and whatever that committee was, right? Since then, nothing. Garmin, help me out, please. Oh, it's the 18th of February, Klaus. Well, holy fuck, there goes our government driving that Titanic slogan. Oh, we see the iceberg coming, but we ain't steering the shit out of the way. It's frustrating. Move faster. What does time cost us? Time costs us money. It delays. You never get time back. Now, let's take a look at the market, okay? Not so hot right now. Not so hot. The softness of BTC is starting to erode a lot of the good news. Now, it doesn't mean that we don't have good news coming up. It just means that this is taking a little oomph out of the fire. There's a little pee going on the fire. We're R. Kellying the crypto fire a little bit. It's not out, but it doesn't help when you R. Kelly the fire. Look at this. Over the last 7 days, you're starting to see now more things flip red. A few exceptions of XRP up 2.4%. Litecoin up 0.76. Remember, Litecoin's got the big win here over the last 30 or so because of their ETF announcement. So you got that going on. Hbar, look at this, trying to fight hard. Down 15% in the last 7 days. So you're seeing some of the big pumperonis pull back. Sweet had a nice move, right? They had some trust news. That now down 13%. Avalanche down 9.6%. So a lot of players out there are starting to slide quite heavily. And you're starting to see more things erode. In fact, the 90-day percentage is getting even softer on a lot of these. Again, outstanding winner, XRP up 129%. But if we wrote all that away, then what? I'm not going to be talking about hyperliquid hype. No, not going to happen. But think about that. The market is definitely starting to get tired of the lack of speed, the lack of action. And this has been the problem with governments all across the globe. They don't get shit done fast enough. Oh, there's a natural disaster. Oh, a month later, let's do this and this and this. We're like, no, you probably could have done that a month ago. Again, we're watching the captain of the Titanic go, oh shit, I see an iceberg. but I ain't gonna do jack shit about it. Or is the market expecting too much? Let me know down below. All right, this is what I think about all this. I think, yes, there's a ton of things out there that they are going slow AF on. Come on, the SEC stuff is a big deal. They could have gotten that confirmation done a long time ago, but here they are beating their meat, taking their sweet ass time. The tariff stuff, we knew that was going to happen. He said that during the campaign. You vote for it, that's what you get, end of story. That's just how life works. The crypto regs, okay, so yeah, they had an announcement saying, yo, we're going to get it done within the next 6 months, 100 days. Cool. That puts us to like mid-May, by the way, for those of you counting. Okay, awesome. We've gotten executive orders from Trump. Cool. They've had a lot of exploratory stuff. Hey, on 30 days, we want to know regs. On 60 days, this, 180 days. We get that, okay. But people were expecting more. They were expecting juice-a-roni. What's scaring people is that now we're looking at this, since the November election hype, we're sitting here going, whoa, well, wait a minute. How much of this price was built on election hype? And now here we go, tick-tock, tick-tock. We're not seeing any of this stuff come through, that hype is going to wane away. That the retail investor is going to get tired of what? The over-promising and under-delivering. Bitch, I see the iceberg. Fuck steering out of the way. Let's hammer down and try to go through the iceberg. But sir, that's not a good idea. No, let's hammer... No, but it's frustrating. Some stuff is going to take time. Like the court cases, I get all that. Right? The SEC, the CFTC before was not crypto-friendly. It takes time to unravel those shitstorms. But yo, unravel faster. Because you're seeing a market, it's confidence. And a market that got you good chunks of votes in this election start to kind of waver away. Because we're not getting the support that you had talked about. But again, is that the retail market being too finicky? Actually wanting change to happen fast. And we know it doesn't happen fast with these governments. You know what it's like? It's like sitting on a not comfy chair on your road bike for a really long time. Yeah, you could go fast, but it hurts the butt. This right now is hurting the butt. A little bit of tailbone action. Ouch. That's why I got a big butt chair on my road bike. So I can ride comfy. Choo-choo, bitches.